In the Parsha of Korach that we read this coming Shabbos, the Torah describes the attempt on the part of Korach and his cohorts to rebel against Moshe Rabbeinu. The Torah very clearly presents the argument of Korach. Vayikalu al Moshe v'al Aaron vayomru aleim rab lachem ki chalo eidad kulam kedoshim uv'sochem Hashem u'madua tisnasu al ka'al Hashem. Essentially, Korach said to Moshe Rabbeinu, we're all kadosh. Every Jew has a Kedusha Yisrael. And since every Jew has equally kadosh, why have you arrogated for yourself, you Moshe Rabbeinu, the leadership position, and designated Aaron as being the Kohen Gadol? It seems to be unfair. It seems to be an arrogance on your part. Madua tisnasu al ka'al Hashem. Moshe Rabbeinu's response is very telling, and in the language of the text, in the language of the Psukim, if you read carefully, a very fundamental yesod in our hashkafa emerges. Vayishma Moshe vayipol al panav. And the very beginning, in Perek Tezayin, Pasuk Dalid, Pasuk K, Moshe Rabbeinu says to Korach, Vayidaber el Korach v'el kol adas aleimor boker. The way we showed him interpret the word boker, that here one has to make a discriminating distinction. The word boker from the shorish livaker, as the Torah writes elsewhere, lo yivaker ben tov lo ra v'lo yimirenu. The Gemara comments in Brachos, imein das havdalah minayim. The person who does not make discriminating distinctions is lacking das. And so essentially Moshe Rabbeinu tells Korach boker, v'yodah Hashem es asher lo, v'es hakadosh v'krivei lov. Hashem will indeed designate and make it very clear whom is kadosh, v'hikrivei lov. Hashem will bring that person close to him. V'es asher yivchar bo yakrivei lov. The Torah here utilizes two different expressions. One, it speaks of hakadosh, a person who is sanctified, who has an inner sanctity. And second, the Torah speaks of eis asher yivchar bo yakrivei lov. These two same expressions occur a moment later, when Moshe Rabbeinu presents the test. Zosasu kichulachem machtos Korach v'chol adaso. Take frying pans, Korach and your entire assembly. Osnu v'hain eish, fire should be put in it. V'simu aleim ketores, on it ketores, the incense. Lifnei Hashem machar v'haya ha'ish asher yivchar Hashem hu hakadosh. Again, the two expressions, asher yivchar and hu hakadosh. Rav lachem b'nei Levi. What is the nature of this dual expression that the Torah speaks about? Namely, on the one hand, Kedusha, on the other hand, Asher Bachar. So I once said from my Rabbi Rav Soloveitchik, Zechayim Libracha, in a different context, in another pasuk that's found twice in the Torah uses the expression, Ki am kadosh ata l'Hashem Elokecha, uvecha bachar Hashem. You are a holy nation, and Hashem has chosen you. So Rashi adds one word there, in the context of that pasuk. Ki am kadosh ata, says Rashi, Kedusha satzmechem yabusecha. The Kedusha that each one of you possesses comes from your forebears. Va'od, adds Rashi that word. And furthermore, uvecha b'char Hashem. Hashem has chosen you. Said Rav Soloveitchik, the Torah is articulating two different types, two genres of Kedusha. On the one hand, as far as every individual's Kedusha Yisrael, we're all equal. There's no distinction between Moshe Rabbeinu, the Kedusha that he possesses, or a lowly woodchopper. It's irrelevant what particular profession a person may occupy, what particular socioeconomic frame of reference a person finds himself in. As far as the inherent Kedusha, the Kedusha Yisrael of every Jew, there's no distinction between one person and another. Where there does lie a distinction is in the second area, namely the area of Bechirah. Each person is chosen for a particular task. Each person has certain talents. Each person has certain attributes. And with those attributes, one can fulfill a particular task that is unique to that individual. One man may have Bechirah A. Another man may have Bechirah B. The distinction between those two types of chosenness may lie in the fact that one may be in the public eye, one may be more in the private eye. But it's a function of each individual's Bechirah. And in no way does it reflect on the Kedusha Yisrael. The Kedusha Yisrael is identical. There's the equality in terms of inherent sanctity. But as far as function, there we of course have different identities, different individuals with different roles. And this is what Korach did not understand. Korach somehow assumed, and he argues, Ki chadai da kulam kedoshim. If we're all kadosh, so why is it that you have a different position? Why you occupy what seems to be a more exalted position? You and your brother, and he of course accused Moshe Rabbeinu of engaging in nepotism and divvying up, as it were, the spoils, taking the leadership for himself and giving the Kahuna Gedolah to Aram. But this is a mistaken hashkafa. And Moshe Rabbeinu told him, Rav lachem b'nei Levi, you have a Bechirah. Your Bechirah, as Sheva Levi, is a very exalted one. Every individual has their own Bechirah. Every individual has to be samech b'chelko, has to be happy with the Bechirah that Hashem has chosen for them, because that Bechirah is a function of whatever attributes and talents that they possess. And even though one may be more in the limelight than the other, each one has their own individual Bechirah. Very fundamental distinction that Moshe Rabbeinu draws. As far as the Kedusha of Yisrael is concerned, we're all equal. But as far as each one's Bechirah, there already the Bechirah is different. And so too, that's what Rashi comments, what Rav Saloveitchi mentioned, Ki am kadosh shatel Hashem Elokecha. Regarding the Kedushas Atzmecha, the inherent Kedusha of each Jew, we're all equal. However, says Rashi, V'od u'v'cha b'achar Hashem. You have one task, I have another task, and never the twain shall meet. That fundamental distinction between Kedusha and Bechirah is so critical, especially with Banenu Anu, when often we see major confusion regarding roles, different roles of men, different roles of women. The issue is not the Kedusha. The inherent Kedusha is the same. The issue lies in the Bechirah. Each one has to recognize their unique and distinctive role, be sameh bechelko, and recognize the Bechirah that Hashem has given each individual.